coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider. The South Carolina High School League is out of bounds and out of time. How some USC athletes got a taste of the green before the Masters.
Women's Amateur Asia Pacific.
And a Gamecock superstar is flying the nest.
So it really sucks to lose her.
Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Adisyn Thornton. Our top story today, the Gamecocks women's basketball team is losing 3 players to the WNBA draft. Tahina Paopao is headed to the Atlanta Dream as the 18th overall pick in the second round. With the 20th pick, Bree Hall goes to the Indiana Fever, where she'll be reunited with Gamecock alumni Aaliyah Boston. And to close out draft night for the Gamecocks, the LA Sparks took Sanaya Fagan as the 21st pick overall. Malaysia Wiley may also be leaving the program. Here with more on that in today's Garnet Report is Matt Frank. Matt?
That's right, Adisyn. Malaysia Wiley has entered her name into the transfer portal. Although no official announcement has been made yet, with Raven Johnson returning and the addition of guard Tanaya Latson, she's likely transferring due to a lack of playing time. Last season, she averaged 11.7 points per game on 42.6% shooting to go along with 2 assists and 2.8 rebounds per game.
But at the end of the day, she's like they said in the national championship, she can become a game changer, so it really sucks to lose her.
Wiley has a do not contact clause, which likely means she has a strong idea of where she is going next. However, she can still return to the team if she wanted to. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. As the South Carolina women's basketball team loses one of their guards, the transfer portal brings them a new one. The Gamecocks will add Tanaya Latson to their roster in the 2025-2026 season. Latson led the nation in scoring this past year with 731 points at Florida State. Raven Johnson played high school ball with Latson. In a 1-2 punch of good news, Johnson announced she'll be returning to USC for her final year of eligibility. In the spirit of the Masters, 3 members of the Gamecock women's golf team participated in the Augusta National Women's Amateur Tournament at the beginning of the month. Hannah Darling, Louise Rydquist, and Ella Galitsky all accepted invitations to the prestigious tournament. It was Galitsky, a freshman from Thailand, who had the best showing. She finished tied for 4th overall with a score of 8 under par, including a 6 under performance in the 3rd and final round to catapult her up the leaderboard. Rydquist tied for 27th place, going 2 over, and Hannah Darling missed the cut. Spring sports are in full swing, and so is the South Carolina State House. We've compiled a list of legislation that could bring change to South Carolina sports this session. House Bill 3353 looks to allow regulated gambling in designated areas in South Carolina. If passed, this would include sports betting, gambling on horse races, and casino games. House Bill 4298 hopes to improve concussion protocols for South Carolina athletes. This bill would require schools to have concussion recognition and management training, as well as keep proper records of concussions for 5 years. House Bill 4163 would establish a new governing body for middle and high school sports. The South Carolina High School Athletic Association would replace the South Carolina High School League, which has come under scrutiny in the recent years. Carolina Insider's Will Driver takes a deep dive into that controversy.
Since 1913, the South Carolina High School League has governed all sports in the state of South Carolina. The league is comprised of former and current athletic directors, coaches, and administrators from across the state who were voted in by their peers. A new bill would abolish the league and establish an 11-man board to take its place as the governing body for athletics in South Carolina. The bill's intentions are to allow all charter schools to join the new league and eliminate anyone involved with South Carolina high schools from being involved on the new board. Another change the bill brings is that the new board will be appointed by the South Carolina General Assembly and not by their peers. Is it to rid the state of lackluster performance of the South Carolina High School League, or to give an advantage to charter schools in disguise?
And if I can tell a kid at Gray Collegiate that you can go to school and take half dual enrollment, virtual, some in-person classes until lunchtime, go to lunch and then go to practice and be home by 4:30, that's an advantage I can't tell my kids.
The South Carolina High School League currently allows public charter schools in the league, but under special provisions. According to the South Carolina High School League website, one of these provisions is approval of the school's attendance area before being athletically eligible. I asked Jerome Singleton for his thoughts on the situation with charter schools. He declined to comment. Instead, he spoke for what should be said for the current league in response to the bill.
And speak to all the positive stuff that occurs in the current South Carolina High School League that exists. So it depends on the audience. And again, if there's anybody speaking, I think the membership should make a decision whether they support it or not.
While charter schools aren't the sole focus of the bill, they could play a huge role. The bill currently is waiting to be voted on, and a decision is expected to come within the next few months. For Carolina Insider, I'm Will Driver.
That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here next week.